Hello there. I'm here today to hopefully answer a rather odd question in regards to either your electric or gas-powered pressure washer. I have recently purchased a new unit approximately a month ago, and it's a Ryobi gas-powered 3000 psi. Essentially, the unit that you see here in front here is my original home light with the same Honda overhead valve, the GV160 engine, and the pump had finally bit the dust on it, and this is with literally almost 7 years of use and a lot of hours on it, and the pump finally just bit the dust. Well, I bought a new pump and installed it, and in between waiting on getting the new pump, I had used my new unit for about a week and wanted to run some pump protector through it, and I purchased this stuff, which is normally what I had used in this particular unit here with the pump that I'll show you here in the floor. And pretty much the pump looks identical, but the one thing that I did notice that was a little different is on this unit here, the hole where on the newer models have an inline filter. Mine originally just had a screen, but this hole here is actually recessed into this area here on the newer pumps. The pump pretty much looks 100% identical, and it just, this, like I said, was the original, and I had used the liquid version like this that was $10 at Home Depot, and it had always pretty much went right into the pump, and with the high pressure line disconnected at the copper fitting there, it would always, once I pulled the pull string just to rotate the engine around to circulate it in the pump, it would always spray the pump protector out. Well, for some reason I put this new pump on, and I did pull the inline filter out, which is in the center there, and tried using the said liquid pump protector, and it would not accept it. And it didn't matter how hard I squeezed the bottle, it made zero difference. And I was rather baffled by this, as I imagine a lot of people who have purchased, say, newer units, maybe 2020 and newer, I assume have had this issue. So ultimately, I tried to do some research on it, couldn't really find any particular information in regard to it, other than just reading some posts that didn't really elaborate what was causing it. But clearly they have changed something internally on the pumps to where it requires a different type of like a pressurization, like when your water hose is hooked to it, and then the water will circulate through it with no problem. But for some reason with the liquid pump protector, it won't do the same thing. It just for some reason won't create the same pressure to cycle into the pump around the seals where it creates the pressure. So I'm going to turn the camera over to my new unit, which is the Ryobi. The one here in the picture now is my home light. Keep in mind, same engine, the only difference is the Ryobi is a 2021, that's a 2013 model. They principally do the same thing, but the pressure between the two is, there's like 300 psi difference. 2700 for the home light, 3000 for the Ryobi. So let me show you what I ran into, and I imagine a lot of other people have run into, and then I'm going to show you what to use. Sorry about that. I'm going to slide the camera over here. Okay, liquid pump protector. Now, I personally don't turn the fuel valve off, because honestly, if you're not cranking the engine, what the freaking crap does it matter if the fuel valve's on or off or not? And I also, keep in mind, took the inline filter out. That way there's, I guess, less resistance for the pump protector to cycle in. Screw this on. Now this bottle is 3/4 full on the actual pump seal protector. Now I'm squeezing pretty freaking hard, and there's absolutely no liquid coming out of the high pressure side here, and I don't even hear it cycling into the pump housing. So obviously when it first did this, I was kind of baffled by it, and the instructions per the owner's manual are no different than my 2013 Homelight. They pretty much mirror each other as far as using pump protector. And they don't specify any particular version of pump protector. So you can see that the liquid version clearly did not cycle into the pump, nor did it exit it. So my recommendation is get yourself a can of the compressed version. This here is the stable version. I purchased this at Walmart. It's $5.97. A lot of Walmarts ironically do carry pressure washers and some pressure washer parts or accessories. So all you do is screw this little knob onto your water inlet, and I do leave I'd leave the inline filter out, just that way more product will go into the pump. And then all you do is just set it up right, and this will emit a pretty good spray. So I put down some let's just say pet pads to catch the debris, but you'll see what I'm saying. You just push the tab. Okay, well, I did it wrong, sorry about that. I did not get a good seal. I apologize. I think I made a mess is what I did do. Yeah, I didn't get it threaded on properly. Let's try this again. We'll leave that in the video for fun and entertainment purposes. Okay, now let's try it. And if you watch the high pressure line, you'll see the foam seal come out. See that? That's what you want. Not like the mess I made because I didn't get it threaded on all the way tight. That was my mistake. So, in short, for some reason, apparently on these newer pumps, they've changed something internally, and for whatever reason, apparently the compressed can of pump protector is the way to go. So to save yourself a lot of aggravation and cussing and trying to figure out why your quote liquid pump protector won't work, just go get yourself the compressed version in the aerosol can. It's relatively inexpensive. They sell it at a variety of stores. I know Tractor Supply is a location, potentially Lowe's Home Improvement, but hopefully this has offered some clarity, minus the little mess I made from not threading on my end to the water inlet tightly. So if you have any questions, by all means feel free to ask. Hope this has been helpful, and I'm going to clean up my little mess here, and thanks for watching.